Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Obapa Sarah, and as you know, here we cook with lots of love, fun, and sometimes we do talk. Today, I'm going to make a Agushi stew or melon seed stew and spinach. But I'll be adding some secret ingredients that I would love for you to try at home. However, I'm going to feature some of my favorite seasoning that I make myself from home. It's going to taste yummy-licious. Let's get cooking. Mwah. Hey. So these are my ingredients. It's a long list, but feel free to take some out and feel free to add whatever you want. If you are a vegetarian, it's a perfect, yummy-licious dish that you can trust. So let me take you to my ingredients. I have palm oil. You can replace it with vegetable oil. I have some chopped fresh onions. And I have some salted fish. You can take one out if you want. And then I have some tuna flakes. This is one thing of tuna flakes. This is my fresh ground peppers. You all know the trick. This is just tomatoes. Okay. This is 1 cup of agushi and salt and some spinach. So let me introduce you to my homemade seasoning. These are all ground herbs that I put together, and I just added some salt and some shrimp powder. This was just a perfect blend for this particular recipe. You will love it. Trust me. Now going on, I have some eggs, and then let's start cooking. This is the exciting part. Going. My palm oil goes in first. If you're using other vegetable oils, just put in any amount that you think you're comfortable with. Then I'll go in with my first salted fish. This is called momone. Please, if you are not a Ghanaian, you may not know it, but it is salted shark. I just learned it too. I never knew that momone was salted shark. So what I'm trying to do is to kind of spice the oil with this yummy-licious salted fish. Oh yeah, it's super yummy. And then I'll go in with my salted tilapia. This is tilapia that has a lot of salt in it. So yeah, and my method is just to cover it and get it to fry a little bit. You kind of midway. You want to do this, and you want to be careful with the heat because it may overcook the oil. Okay, so once I feel that it's at the texture, or it's cooked for me because it's already done before I put it in, I'll just take it out and continue with my recipe. Now my peppers and garlic and onions and ginger, you know the trick, it goes in there and I stir everything. I keep on stirring. I love to stir. I'm a foodie. I love to stir my ingredients into my food. So I'll stir everything in and just leave it to cook. And whilst it's cooking, I'll go ahead and prep my agushi for the stew. I will just pour in the eggs, mix it with the salt and everything together. And it should have been water. People use water. I don't use water when I'm making this meal. I use my eggs to kind of get the paste that I want for the stew. Once I mix everything all in and make sure that it has a good blend, I'll set it aside and wait. Whilst I'm waiting, I'll check on my stew and it's all done. So I'll go ahead and add my tuna flakes. At this point, you can add any type of fish that you want. Then I will leave it to cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. You don't want to overcook the ingredients. These are vegetables, so that's how I make it. I'll add the tomatoes, the blended tomatoes, and as usual, I will mix everything up together. I'll keep on mixing until I am comfortable. It's well done. Cover it and leave it to cook for another 3 to 5 minutes. Look at this. This is stew. It's done. This sauce can be eaten at this point, okay? But we are not done yet. This is where I add my favorite seasoning. This is where I encourage you to try this mixture. You will love this seasoning and testify in the comments below. Okay, folks, so I'll add my agushi, my prepped agushi at this point. So just so you don't forget, you don't add salt to this meal until it is done. Okay, because you've already added salted fish. You've added salt to the agushi when you were prepping it, so you don't need to add salt until it's done and you think, oh, maybe you need extra salt. Okay, just watch that. So what I'm doing now is I'm mixing the agushi to, with the stew and everything. I'm just giving it a stir, and I will cover it for a good 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, 3 to 5 minutes will be perfect for this meal to cook. This is no joke. The flavors, the seasoning that I added, nothing is overpowering. Everything is working in their own space, and I can't wait to taste it. Okay, at this point, I'll add my fried tilapia, you remember? And then I'll add the spinach. So what I'm doing now is to spread the spinach on top of the stew and just add that water from the bowl, the agushi bowl that I washed. I'll add some onions. If you don't want onions in your stew, just skip it and cover it for another 2 minutes. This is spinach. You don't want to overcook it. Look at the colors. I love the colors. The colors alone tells you how deliciously yummy this food is. The flavors alone. My neighbor is calling me right now. Hey. Look at this food. It's divine. It's full of life. It's healthy, and you know that you are eating something nutritious. Oh yes, this is life. This is good food. I am a foodie, and I love yummy-licious and also nutritious meal. So this is good. At this point, I'll just leave it to cook for another 2 minutes at low heat. Food is cooked with love when the heat is regulated. Okay, you don't just cook and get ingredients to soften out. You want every juice out of every ingredient that you use. Is this not yummy? I don't know. This food is everything that you would want to try. Try it and let me know. I made myself some ripe plantain. I bought it, and then I served me a great yummy-licious food. If you like this video, why don't you just like it, share it, and if you are new to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I can say that enough. Okay, please go ahead and subscribe for me, and live good, live well, love a little bit more each day. See you in my next video. I love you. Mwah.